Chair recognizes the gentleman from Todd.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Section 5 of the bill on the committee sub appropriates, or at least says by intent, the Jefferson County Youth Detention Center shall be retrofitted to increase the capacity to 40 beds. The center shall be operated and owned by the Commonwealth. In prior conversations about this DJJ issue in Jefferson County in particular, there was a question whether there would be a lease or whether the state would have this property and work on it. This contemplates the state will own and will renovate the property. Section 6 also says there will be $17.1 million appropriated for fiscal year 23-24 to DJJ in order to accomplish that transfer and work on it as long as the closing, the transfer occurs by July 1, 2023 to help speed along these remedial processes. Section 7 appropriates general fund amount in the $2 million for FY 23-24 to DJJ for operational expenses. As I related in committee, that may or may not be necessary for that particular FY because we anticipate it will take a while for the renovations to occur once the property is deeded to the Commonwealth. Section 8 appropriates general fund in the amount of $5.8 million in FY 23-24 for transportation costs. This is an issue that's been talked about quite a bit. Given the distance between the facilities and the intent to keep certain levels of offenses separated, gang affiliation separated, and male-female separations, transportation is required. Additional transportation is required. Section 9 appropriates general fund in the amount of $9.6 million FY 23-24 to DJJ for additional staffing needs at these same centers. Section 10 appropriates general fund of the amount of $4.5 million in FY 23-24 for the renovation of the Jefferson Regional Juvenile Detention at Linden. So if we can renovate that facility a little bit, that will help us while the larger facility is being dealt with. And at that point, one, I would like to thank the gentleman from Jefferson 29 for his work on this and work with me and others. And I would yield back to the gentleman from Jefferson 29.